Hello, I'm Mr. Black, and today we're going to be talking about multiplying fractions. Now, some people get a little uneasy when they hear fractions, but like I tell my students, a fraction is nothing more than a division problem, and I'll explain. So, first off, let's look at our division symbol. Now, if you look at that, it looks like a fraction. You've got your division bar, and you've got a dot above and a dot below representing your numerator and your denominator. And that's all a fraction is. It's just part of a number. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can do with multiplying fractions. Okay, so now we've got our first problem. We're multiplying 5/6 by 2/3. So when we multiply, we just multiply straight across. So 5 times 2 is 10. And 6 times 3 is 18. Now we've got 10/18. Now, like I tell my students, always reduce. No matter what you have, if you've got something that can go into both these, and just like I explained in a previous video about greatest common factor, I know that 2 will go into both these evenly. So I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 2, because whatever you divide one by, you've got to divide the other one by. So 10 is divided by 2 5 times, and 18 is divided by 2 9 times. So my answer is 5/9. There's another way to do this as well, where you can do most of your simplifying prior to multiplication. So let's say I've got 5 and 3. Now I can't cross cancel those out because 3 won't go into 5 evenly, but 2 and 6 are even. So let's say we've got 2 goes into 2 one time, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. Now I can go ahead and multiply. So 5 times 1 is 5, and 3 times 3 is 9. I've already gotten the answer. I just cross cancel first. Oftentimes sometimes that's a better way to do things, especially when you have big numbers. Let's say I've got 27 and I'm multiplying 27 by 14. I don't want to have to sit there and work out the math. So if I can, I might want to cross cancel those bigger numbers in order to get my answer without having to do a lot of math either in my head or having to write it down. Okay, so let's look at another one. Okay, so now I've got this problem here, 5/6 multiplied by 9/10. Now, the reason I chose this is because I can cross cancel both sides. So if I have 5 and 10, well, the common denominator is 5, so 5 will go into 5 once, 5 will go into 10 twice. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got 1 and 2. Now, 6 and 9 have a common denominator, and that is 3. 3 will go into 6 evenly, and 3 will also go into 9 evenly. So 3 goes into 6 twice, 3 goes into 9 3 times. So now I've just simplified it before I even do my math or do my multiplication. So now 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 2 is 4. And I have 3/4. Now I could have done 5 times 9 is 45, and 6 times 10 is 60. Now I know that the 15 will go into 45 3 times, and 15 will go into 60 4 times, so I can reduce it to 3/4. But sometimes, most of the time, a lot of times, it is just easier to simplify it prior to doing your multiplication. So let's take a look at another problem. Okay, so now I've got 2/5 multiplied by 12/15. Now I chose that because I can't cross cancel either one, and they're big numbers, at least on this side, some bigger numbers. So now I've got 2/5 multiplied by 12/15. So I've got, so what I can do is multiply this straight across. So 2 times 12 is 24. And 5 times 15 is 75. Now, I go look at this. Well, I've got some big numbers here. Now, I probably could have reduced this because I know the 3 will go into both these, and I could reduce that, but I didn't. Because I want to show you some reduction on this back end. So, I know that 2 won't go into these. I'm trying to find my greatest common factor. So, 2 won't. 3 will. So, let's take a look at this. So, I'm going to divide this by 3 and this by 3. Now, 24 divided by 3 is 8. And 75 divided by 3 is 25. And I'm done because I can't reduce. There's nothing that will go into 8 and 25 evenly. So that means that I am completed with that problem. And that is my final answer. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Please post positive comments, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.